Hey you guys, welcome to a new episode of Food and the Single Guy with me, your very own Amaru. Now before I continue with this video, I'd like to welcome a ton of new subscribers to my cooking channel. Yes, thank you guys for subscribing, welcome to my channel, and hopefully you'll like the content and hopefully you'll be doing a lot of cooking along with me. To the people that have been with me from the beginning, I'd like to say thank you for your continued support. Now, on this episode of Food and the Single Guy, I will be cooking something yet again from my country. And the reason I'm doing that, you guys, is because I want to bring you something different. Now, granted, I know how to cook the pastas and the rice and the vegetables and the fish and all of that stuff. But that is stuff that a lot of people here on YouTube already do. And if you know me personally, you will know that I don't like to do stuff that everybody else is doing. I like to march to my own drum, to my own beat, so let's get cooking. Because on this episode of Food and the Single Guy, I will be cooking some smoked fish with a leafy type vegetable that we call Taya or Taya. Now in the Caribbean, this leafy type vegetable is also known as taro leaves, kalalu, or dashin. Now the dashin is technically the root that this plant produces, and they vary in size. The smaller ones are called dashin or edu, and most of the time they're round, and they have kind of a hairy skin. But the larger ones, these grow above ground, they have an elongated shape, and that is what we use to make pom. Now you may click on this link to try my pom recipe. Now, as I stated before, in my country, we use a lot of smoked fish and smoked meats in our cooking. And this fish costs an arm and a leg up here because it's imported. But baby, it is oh so good. As you can see, I'm removing the flesh from the skin, and I try as much as I can to end up with boneless chunks of fish. Okay, it is time to do some serious cooking. The first thing we're going to do, of course, we're going to heat some oil in a large pan, preferably a wok, which in this case I'm not using. Then we saute an onion, some garlic, and about 3 Scotch bonnet peppers. When the garlic is nice and golden brown, you add the chopped tomato. Now give that a stir and stir fry for about 5 minutes on medium heat. Now add the smoked fish and make sure that the fish is coated well in the onion, garlic, tomato mix. And don't worry if the fish breaks apart. That is actually the best part because it has a tendency to stick to the bottom of the pan, and those little burnt pieces are the absolute bomb. Trust me. But stir well and allow to simmer on medium heat for about 10 to 15 minutes with an occasional stir. After that, turn down the heat and start on the vegetables. I'll show you the finished dish in a second. Hang on. Patience. Now the taya or taro leaves have a very spinach-like consistency when cooked, although the taste is rather nutty. This variety of plants is very versatile, and some species produce poisonous leaves, whereas some produce both edible leaves and roots. Taro leaves, however, simply produce edible leaves. And to clean them, you remove the tip, upon which you roll them like a very thick cigar, then you cut them into nice thin strips. And to prepare the taro leaves, you simply heat a droplet of oil in the pan, add the vegetables, stir fry until they look a little something like this, season with some garlic powder, some pepper, and a stock cube or 2. Now let's plate this feast, because when it's all done, it should look a little something like this. Doesn't that look gorgeous? You serve with rice and you enjoy. Now look, if you decide to try this recipe tonight, tomorrow night, next weekend, whenever, let me know how you get on because I'm always interested in hearing how you're getting on cooking with me. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching yet another one of my videos. Hopefully you'll join me on another video. In the meantime, happy cooking, happy eating, be well, live long and prosper, and I will see you very soon. Bye guys.